Hey guys, so I'm back. It looks like my sound is working just fine. I may have walked through some spotty signal area, but for the most part, my sound is okay. So I'll just wait for you guys to join and ask me any questions. Look at what my view looks like. Beautiful lake. Just to recap what I was saying earlier, how much exercise have I done in the 3 months that I lost 60 pounds? The answer is 0 to none, really. That's not to say that exercise is not beneficial. It absolutely is. Now look at this. Look at this view. Beautiful. Now, exercise is beneficial. It actually, one of the major benefits of exercise is muscle relaxation. It helps lower cortisol, which is stress, as well as adrenaline. Now, these are barriers to weight loss. So if you walk or exercise, you could reduce your cortisol, your stress, and adrenaline, and that barrier to weight loss won't be there. So exercise does have a very small impact on weight loss, but it's not major. Like I said, I've lost 60 pounds twice in 3 months with very little exercise. Like today, I felt like walking, and that's what I'm doing. I'm walking, not because I'm trying to use it to lose weight, but because my body I just felt like walking. That's another benefit of me going low carb and doing intermittent fasting. What I have noticed is that I have become more in tune with my body. Now, if any of you have questions, I'm here for a few more minutes. I can answer your questions live in real time. I have received several direct DMs asking questions. If you have questions, pressing questions to ask me, you can do so now, and I can answer it in real time. So I'll hang around for a little longer, and we can go from there. Nature is so beautiful. It's beautiful. The weather is amazing today. Okay, let me show you a little bit more of the lake. I don't know if you can see it. Here it is. Shows poor connection now, so let's just walk past this area. And if you still cannot hear me, just let me know. Let me know if you can't hear me. Okay, so Miss Miller just asked, how many carbs am I allowing myself daily? The simple answer is, I don't track. When I started my low carb weight loss journey, I was using an app called Carb Manager. It's free. I used that to meticulously track everything I ate. By so doing, I did that for about a month or two until I got comfortable with knowing or having an idea of my carbs. Now, in that app, it actually calculates for you the amount of carbs you should eat based on your desire, based on how frequency, how often you walk, the amount of weight you intend to lose, your height, your current weight. It does all that for you, and it makes a suggestion of how many carbs, net carbs you should be eating. Now, that's what I did. Based on that, I was allowed to eat at the beginning. I was allowed to eat 20 total net carbs daily. I did that for a while. I followed that regimen, and when I hit a plateau, I slowly reduced my total net carbs by actually going carnivore, like reducing my total carbs to close to zero as possible. So during that time, I basically ate, let's see, I can list what I ate. Bacon, lots of meat, just lots and lots of protein, meat, animal products. I ate a lot of butter, and I ate a lot of eggs. That really reduced the amount of carbohydrates I took, and that broke my weight loss plateau. Once that happened, I slowly reintroduced low carb foods. Let's see. So today, to answer your question right now, how many carbs do I allow myself to eat? I don't keep track. I eat more protein, less carbs, and I only eat one meal a day. I have very small, I've closed my eating window to about 2 hours a day. So I've extended my intermittent fasting. I did this solely because I hit a plateau. After I lost 60 pounds, in the 3 months, I noticed my weight loss slowed down. So what I am currently doing now is doing OMAD. I eat 1 meal a day, and I'm standing in one spot just so I don't lose connection or like get you a spotty connection so you can hear me. So at the moment, I am eating OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. I eat all my calories in that meal. I don't track my carbs, but I make sure I'm eating a lot of protein. I'm eating healthy fats. I do add healthy fats, which could be avocado, macadamia nuts, olive oil as my salad dressing. And I do eat treats as well. But my goal is to make sure my entire calories are consumed within 2 hours. And the rest of it, I intermittent fast. So basically, I have extended my intermittent fasting. And the reason behind that is insulin. So every time we eat, we spike insulin. Once your insulin is high, it slows down weight loss. So the goal is to make sure we keep our insulin low, which means the longer you fast, the longer your insulin is low. Once your insulin is low, your body is able to burn fat and use fat in the form of ketones as energy. That's the science behind it. There are only 2 foods that we could eat that will not spike insulin. That's fiber, pure fiber, and healthy fats. Those 2 things will not spike your blood sugar. So if you're intermittent fasting and you want to extend your fast, what I usually do is I either eat something that has fiber, which could be celery, just plain celery, or just drink some MCT oil. That would extend your fast. Ideally, what I like to do is add those foods to my meal. Now, once I add healthy fats, high fiber, it helps prolong my fasting. And by so doing, I keep insulin low. I'm slowly breaking through my plateau, which is great. So it means it's working. Let's see. Did I answer your question, Miss Miller? Or did I ramble? Just let me know. Now, the Carb Manager app is free. So you could just download that for free. They do have a paid option. I would not recommend it because it's mainly recipes, which I mean, it could be beneficial to you if you like, but I didn't think it was necessary. So I just downloaded the free option. Okay. Any more questions? I'm walking now, so hopefully I don't get to a spotty section. Let's see. It's so beautiful out here today. Look, nature is so beautiful. I think this is exactly what my body needed. So, slow connection. Let's go the other way. Let's change directions. Okay, so I'll just wait, hang tight for a few more minutes. If I have any more questions, I'll answer them. If not, I'll go live again, and I'll let you know before I go live, or if I just go live periodically. If you see a red circle on my profile, it means I'm live. And you can just log in and ask your questions in real time. Okay, just keep walking. Okay, right. Think I might just log out for now. Not much questions. And I'll let you all. Miss Miller says, thank you. I'm a sugar freak. I was too. Oh, my connection is going. Okay, right now, Miss Miller says, I'm a sugar freak. Right now, I'm eating no more than 20 carbs a day. I forgot the MCT oil in the coffee. Okay, you're doing great. The key really is to the golden rule is to keep insulin low. So the more we snack, the more frequently we eat, we spike insulin. So if you keep that in mind, you could eat all your carbs in one sitting, in all your meals, your nutrition, keeping it to 20 carbs per day, but eating it all in one meal, that would actually expedite your progress. You could also split it into 2 meals, basically opening up your eating window, which is something I did at the beginning, of course. I ate twice a day, and I slowly closed my eating window. I would not recommend that anyone dive into eating OMAD 1 meal a day until your body is fat adapted. And that's a whole different topic for another day. You'll know you're fat adapted when you can go longer without feeling hungry. But that doesn't happen immediately. Your body has to get used to making ketones, using fat as fuel, and making ketones before you are fat adapted. So we basically have to train our bodies to use fat as energy. That's a whole different topic. And I can actually go over the two types of energy, glucose and fat, in another video. But yeah, okay. That's it for today. Bye. Hope this was helpful.